Hey everybody, my name is Alex and today we are going to talk about the best 3 East Bay parks for you to visit if you're traveling through the Bay Area or planning a vacation here. These 3 parks are only known by the locals, so if you're looking to explore something a little different, these are the ones. The first park on our list is Little Yosemite. Little Yosemite is tucked away in Sunol Regional Wilderness and is a fantastic park to go to. Check it out. Located just south of Pleasanton, this park takes you along the beautiful California rolling hills. If you're lucky, you'll get a chance to say hi to some farm animals on your way. Once you get to a windy road, you take that windy road all the way to the entrance of the park. From there, you look for signs that say Little Yosemite and follow those signs all the way to the end of the parking lot. Once at the end of the parking lot, you're going to see a gate. Go through that gate onto the beautiful bridge that goes over a rolling stream. This stream is gorgeous certain times of the year, and if you're lucky enough, you'll get a chance to see it. There are 2 ways to get to Little Yosemite. There's the main trail that's behind me that's fairly wide and gravel. So if you'd like an easy walk that's relatively flat, you can take this trail. If you would like to take another route, there's a second trail that's to the right of the trail if you're heading towards Little Yosemite, and that trail allows you to walk along the river and it's a little more scenic, and on top of that you're able to hear the river a lot more as the water flows over the rocks. So it's absolutely beautiful, and if you come, I recommend taking one trail on the way there and one trail on the way back. You can go just off the trail and you'll find yourself at a place like this, right next to a beautiful flowing river. The water's so clear, it's so nice. Little Yosemite is only a 2.2 mile hike round trip from the parking lot, which makes it easily accessible. Little Yosemite is one of the places that very few tourists know about, but locals know about. Overall, the walk to Little Yosemite is really nice. It's quiet. The trail, as you can see behind me, is quite wide, so it makes strolling through the park very easy. One thing to note at Little Yosemite is that there's no swimming. You can dip your feet in the water, you can sit on the rocks near the river, but you cannot swim at Little Yosemite. Little Yosemite is one of the coolest spots in the East Bay because it's one of the few places where, just outside some of the main cities, you can see beautiful streams, small waterfalls. Here at Little Yosemite, there's a few small waterfalls that are really cool. Right behind me is one of the waterfalls at Little Yosemite. It's really cool because out here, there's a nice breeze. You can get some of the mist off the water sometimes. There's a nice waterfall behind me. The water here is crystal clear. Look at that. Wow, that's awesome. One of the things that I love most about Little Yosemite is just the ambiance. You can sit here on the rocks and enjoy the sound of the water rolling over the rocks and down the stream here. It's beautiful. Look at how awesome that is. I just feel alive out here. There are trees at the main part of Little Yosemite, so you have enough shade. You can lay down a towel, you can dip your feet in the water. It's really, really nice. It's a really nice place to relax and just enjoy nature. The second park we're going to cover today is Garen Park. It's a regional park here in the Bay Area. It's tucked away in the Hayward Hills. Not many people know about it, so check it out. One of the nicest things here at Garin is Jordan Pond. Very rarely is this pond busy, as there isn't much recreational activity, but you can come here, sit down, have a picnic, have a nice lunch, Maybe do some fishing, although I wouldn't recommend it because most of the fish here at Jordan Pond have been fished out. So it's mostly for sightseeing, but if you're lucky, you'll be able to see different animals such as turtles, ducks, a few geese that stop by the park here. It's really nice if you just want to come, maybe have a picnic and relax. The trails here are pretty easy to hike. Most of the trails are covered by either trees or they're open space, meaning that there's no tree cover and you're walking over the rolling hills here in California. Either way you go, it's an absolutely beautiful park. Definitely a secret here in the Bay Area. One of the cool things about Garen Park, aside from Jordan Pond, is that all of the land that makes up Garen Park and Dry Creek Park, the sister park next to Garen Park, used to be owned by one family, and that family donated the land to the East Bay Park system many years ago. So now everyone is able to enjoy it. If you like to fly kites, Garen Park is a great park for that. It can get quite windy up here, as it is in the Hayward Hills. So if you bring a kite, it'll be a lot of fun. One of the things that makes Garen Park unique compared to the rest of the East Bay parks is the fact that it has so many of these bridges that connect the trails over the stream that runs through the park. The forest here is awesome. It's quiet, it's out of the way, and you just get to be at peace here in nature. All right, the third park we're going to talk about today is my personal favorite, Lake Chabot. Lake Chabot is just an awesome lake to walk around and hike and just do fun activities. Let's go. The first thing that you're going to want to do when you get to Lake Chabot is stop by Marina Cafe. Marina Cafe has all the information that you're going to need for any activity that you do within the park. While you're at Marina Cafe, stop by the billboards that they have posted outside with all the pictures of the monster fish that people have caught in the past. Once you walk into Marina Cafe, you'll notice that they have a menu for all the cafe items that they have so that you can grab a snack before you start your hike or your daily activity in the park. On top of that, they have all the fishing gear that you need, things like fishing license and fishing nets in case you want to go fishing that day. They also have giant fish that have been caught in the lake hanging on the wall for your viewing pleasure. We are here at my favorite East Bay park, Lake Chabot. Lake Chabot is the go-to place for all activities. If you want to go hiking, if you want to go biking, if you want to go boating, whether that be kayaking, paddle boating, whatever you want to do, Lake Chabot is the place to come. If you're into boating, I definitely would recommend renting a kayak. For 1 hour, you can rent a kayak for $20, or if you want 2 hours, you can rent it for $40. Full day rentals are also available. On top of all the wonderful activities that Lake Chabot has to offer, they have miles upon miles of trails. In the beginning of the park, as you first enter the main entrance, they have two ways around the park. There's the right side of the lake and the left side of the lake. The right side of the lake is mostly paved and covered by trees and eventually will lead you to the back end of the lake. But the left side of the lake will lead you around to a dam that was built in the 1800s. Out of all the parks in the East Bay, I would definitely say that Lake Chabot is the most family-friendly park. And on top of that, there's a ton of barbecue pits, so if you'd like to come out and have a picnic, sit around, make some burgers, throw some hot dogs on the grill, this is definitely the place to come. One of the cool things about Lake Chabot is that you can hike around the entire lake in just a few hours. The trail that goes all the way around the lake is 9 miles long. They also have a biking trail that's 13 miles long. To bike the entire lake, it takes roughly as long as it does to hike. Of course, it's just a bit more strenuous. Alright, that is it for today. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you found it useful or helpful in any way, feel free to smash that like button, hit that subscribe, and leave a comment below and tell me what you think.